So, okay, we stay in North London on the red half now.
Yes.
Arsenal. Finished second last season. Arsene Wenger. Maybe they could have finished top this season. I don't know. But Arsenal hasn't
Wenger.
won the Premiership since 2004. That invincible team.
Before some of you were born, so.
Yeah, so for Arsenal, again, signings. If I'm an Arsenal fan, I would be really angry right now.
Yeah.
Because who did Arsenal sign? They signed the Japanese centre forward, Kano.
Yeah.
And
Which I believe is a business move.
yeah, but
Commercial.
they did get Granit Xhaka, the Switzerland number 10, who's going to add other steel in our midfield. So he's a definite starter for me. And at the back, they have some serious injury problems because Per Mertesacker, he's out for 6 months. And then over the weekend, Gabriel, the central defender from Brazil, got injured. So Andre, you're looking at only Laurent Koscielny as the only recognized centre back. That's not good if I'm an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, I really sympathize with Arsenal fans because they have the money, they have a really strong model. So alright, in the beginning they bought the new stadium.
Yeah.
Wenger had some limitations. Listen, we are working with a financial model because we need to pay for the stadium. Okay, it's done. Their financial records, you can even go online and check it out. Go on, they actually put it for the public to see. They are proud of it. They stand for something. The whole, Billy Bean Moneyball thing. I'll Google that and check it out if you don't know what that is. Where they prioritize that, they are against the inflated transfers that are taking place.
Yeah.
Arsene Wenger has really embraced that whole, evaluate players for what they are worth, which is something I respect.
Yeah.
It's something I actually work on with the guys I worked on in my football teams. But you still need to buy where you still need to buy. For example, I thought they were heading in the right direction last year. Sanchez. Czech was a very clever signing.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, they need to throw that money around. He doesn't need to buy an entire team, but he needs to reinforce that defense. That's been their problem, I think, for the last couple of seasons.
Yeah.
Because it's really not good enough. I think they're very wobbly. They're usually also psychologically very weak. For big games, they always fall, I think. And they usually have critical mistakes in critical games in the first couple of minutes. So Arsenal needs a lot of work.
I'm a big critic of Wenger, really big critic. I did articles before highlighting this, and he still does the same thing year after year. Arsenal, yes, Andrew, I get balance the books and everything, but Arsenal
They need to win. They need to win.
Arsenal pays a lot of big wages on players. They may not spend transfer fees large amounts, but they pay their players really well.
Yep.
And what happens after that is you have players just sticking around. Look at Abu Dhabi, Johan Giroud, Schillaci. This goes on and on. Players that they would rather stay on the reserve teams or stay training on the bench and pick up a nice paycheck as compared to go outside and leave the club.
Yeah.
So that is a problem. Shifting players is a big problem for Arsenal. And also the players he signed. Over the past 5 years, Andre, he signed a lot of similar type players. Let's look at this year alone. El Neni, January signing from Basel, holding midfielder.
He loves midfielders.
Yeah, and what did he do for the summer? He bought Xhaka in the same position. So, and they're not world class, but they're both around the same level.
Yep.
So you're just packing your team up with like players on the big wages. So Wenger, I'm a big critic of you and change.
That's the other side of me. I love the philosophy, but it's a result-oriented game. I respect the philosophy behind it, but you need to win. There's no excuses. How long are you going to keep hiding behind the excuse about I'm not going to sign players? Yes, prices are inflated now. Like he was criticizing the $100 million transfers. He says he criticized the Pogba fee, but your job is to get your team to win. And you have to sign players, and eventually Arsenal, the fans are getting fed up. He's a company man from the business side of things, where they like him. This guy keeps the club afloat. He does the bare minimum, get into the Champions League again every year, and then each year get eliminated at the same stage all the time. At some point, the sporting directors at the club will have to ask, listen, are we going to do this every season? Are we forgetting that we're a club? They even have this arrogant commercial that has been released online saying that they are the champions of what exactly, I don't know. So Arsenal fans, I don't know how you all do it every season, but He needs to win something and win something fast. Every year we keep saying, is this his final year? Is this his final? I've been hearing that tune for about 5 years. I don't think Wenger's going anywhere. And that's maybe a question we should probably put in a poll up here. You know, Arsenal, how they going to do this season? And also, if Wenger goes, who replaces him? Because we are going to hear again, is this Wenger? Like, he needs to go. So I think he's not going anywhere. And I think Arsenal are going to come third or fourth again.
Don't worry, Andre. They have Welbeck. They have Walker.
Oh, yeah.
So they're going to be okay.